Poop the grass. Poop the grass. I ain't been getting no I ain't been getting no views lately. Not views, but people entering. This off for a minute. Okay. Two things that I have want to mention. That's the only thing I can remember right now. Um, it's the only thing I can remember right now. So I want to bring awareness to this so that the people will acknowledge this stuff, because apparently no one talks about it. The first thing I want to talk about is that that there are people who are, for whatever reason, there's a certain kind of people, okay? Not to put labels or, talk about different cultures or whatever, but I've noticed that there are some people who all they do is mimic other people's behavior. Bad or good, whatever the hell it is. They mimic these, I don't know, probably maybe the media made them to look at certain kind of people, roll out a red rug for them or put them up on a pedestal or something, but for whatever reason, they mimic their behavior. And there are some people who can spot people's behavior. Did you know that? There are people who can spot people's behavior and mimic it. But those aren't the people I'm talking about. I'm talking about a different people. But, okay, I see some people coming in the comments. This is the behavior I want to, for the people to acknowledge. Because it's getting out of hand, and it it needs to be acknowledged by the people, and the people will take care of it. It is that I was driving last night, and I noticed that a lot of the truck drivers are doing stupid freaking behavior, right? And I think I know who it is. All they're doing is mimicking the truck driver's behavior. A lot of these truck drivers are idiots, right? They're supposed to be professional truck driver, professional commercial driver. They are idiots. And these people are mimicking their behavior. I saw at least 5 different ones last night. If I've seen 5, imagine how many people are doing this. How many of them are doing this behavior? They are changing lanes without using their turn signals, like freaking idiots, right? You have a few idiots out there, or maybe in some particular circumstance where it would probably be, if you were dealing with an idiot driver who's doing something, regardless, the law is the law. I saw at least 5 trucks last night. In a way, it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe they're, trying to disrespect you, right? When they turn in front of you and they don't use their turn signals, maybe that's a sign of disrespect. But that behavior is freaking idiot. You have to be a freaking idiot to do that crap. They're all starting to do it. Okay? So, the second thing I want to talk about is music. No one has ever acknowledged that, you know, the song Angel, right? That song, it goes, Angel, you're my baby, you're my darling, closer than my peeps you are to me. You know that song? That's the way you should be treated. Mission completed. Don't be a fool, son. What about the long run? Did you know that that song, that it is from the Steve Miller Band? And the song is called The Joker. Okay? I just wanted to bring acknowledgement to that. Nobody has ever acknowledged that that is Steve Miller Band. The music is the song The Joker by the Steve Miller Band. No one's ever acknowledged that. They just redid it and put different words on it. I mean, the bass, if you listen to the bass line on it, the bass line is absolutely the bass line from The Joker by the Steve Miller Band. So I don't know if you ever realized that. So anywho, so I just wanted to bring attention to that, and I'll probably be making a video a little bit later with the progress on the system that I'm building. This is a power generating station that you make on your own, and a lot of people are starting to do it because of the technology, where the technology is at. If the technology was not where it's at, which they've been trying to stomp out for about 100 years, the genie's out of the bottle. You can now generate, you can make your own. It's like a nuclear power plant, right? It's like your own nuclear power plant. You don't have to pay anybody else for power. You can make it yourself now with the technology that's available. Battery technology, they're going gung-ho on it. That's where the cutting edge of technology is right now, in battery technology. And so because of it and the technology that's going into solar panels, the solar panels and the batteries now make it possible that you can make your own unit, 5,000 watt generating station, and you can store the energy in the batteries that they have now, because of the battery technology that came from electric vehicle technology. Okay, that's why they didn't want the electric vehicle. It was because of the batteries. They knew if the batteries, you know, somebody knew, if the batteries were to get to where they should be, the whole thing would come apart. It would all come unglued. And it's here. And so I'm building one. Well, in my imagination, I'm building. I haven't actually got. I've got the small parts, you know, the $10 parts, $18 parts. You know, I got the controller. I got some digital displays and stuff like that. But as far as the solar panel is going to be $129. And then the battery is going to also be $129. Go figure, huh? So anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you later.